Sunday, Sunday.
With that, I'll call the meeting to order. I'll acknowledge that the Smoky Valley, what we learn, work, and organize as the ancestor one traditional unceded territory of the Smoky people and home of the Upper Smoky Indian Band. Adoption of the agenda. Second. Elliot. Any additions or errors? All in favor? Carried. Adoption of the October 18th, 2023 minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Councilor Bowles making the motion. Second. Councilor Elliott. Errors or omissions? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Staff reports. The 2024 regular or schedule of regular and committee of the whole meetings.
Yeah, so every year we do a schedule of meetings. This isn't anything new, and then we advertise them in the newspaper for 2 consecutive weeks. Generally, our meetings are the first and third Wednesday for regular meetings, and then the middle week we do a committee of the whole meeting. So attached is the 2 schedules, one for the regular and one for the committee of the whole. I have the first meeting in January not taking place, and then no meeting, the first meeting in May for the SILGA convention, and then no meeting for the second meeting in September for the UBCM convention. And those are the only changes that I've proposed for next year's meeting schedule. So I'm just looking for council to approve it, and then we can start the advertising.
Whether it's not drinking. So if they don't want to go out and go to the bar or go to Legion or wherever kids at that age go now, they would like to see an alternative. So really kind of a drop-in type of thing. And I think we've been talking about that, and it's been an ongoing thing for a number of years. We just, so it's good to see that they have a idea in their head. So I look forward to their letter. And that's what I have to report on. Yeah, Council.
Just with respect to the deep fryer, who owns that, or where are you getting at there?
There's a new family that moved to town, and they have a portable deep fryer. So they were doing hamburgers, free hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries at the at the barbecue. I don't know how they do it, but it was pretty cool. So.
The reason I ask is that Rotary donated 2 grills, maybe a little bit bigger than each one of these tables. I have them stored, but I'm waiting for once we get some room in terms of storage with our town shop and that sort of thing.
Okay.
We'll be able to turn them over. They probably need a little bit of fine tuning, but
Well, that'd be good. I'm sure we can find a place for those.
yeah, well, it would be handy for groups to be able to borrow them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That sort of thing.
Definitely. Excellent. Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll move on to the next issue, and that's 8.1 is it's correspondence received and filed, a letter from Minister Bruce Ralston, Minister of Forests, just thanking us for meeting with him in Vancouver during UBCM and bringing our concerns to him. So we just need a motion to receive and file that.
So,
Yep.
Mr. Mayor.
Okay, we got a
Second that.
Okay.
Could I ask, did we get a further explanation of what he's talking about safety concerns? And it seemed like that would be the one holdup that they mentioned with respect to getting in there and getting at the lumber, because
Yep.
really, isn't that much of a concern that you're gonna allow the wood to become useless
Yeah, so
as a result of safety things that you can't look after quicker than that?
The Premier did talk about that when we met with the steelworkers, and it was around like slope stabilization and things like that, because when you have a fire.
To some of the big businesses in the industrial park, to Weyerhaeuser, to Copper Mountain Mine, because of course Copper Mountain Mine wasn't part of our OCP, so we're just bringing them in now. They have always been sitting there in our boundary, but
So
not.
Do they have to have a landscaping strip?
No. Actually, nothing even changes for them. They're just on our map. That's the only change. But I got a response back from BC Green saying, thank you for including me in this. How exciting. This is excellent. So we're getting good feedback. Frank from Copper Mountain Mine said, does this affect us in any way? And I'm sharing it with everybody up here, and of course it doesn't affect them. They fall under the Mine Act, but I said, no, you're just on our map now. You're part of us on the OCP front. So.
Mm-hmm. And what I really do like, I mean, besides, like, it's very detailed, right? It's put together really well. But a lot of the things that we've been doing, like, you know, the nature-based, you know, looking at our natural, what we have to offer naturally, it's in here, right? And that's coming from the community. So the community is realizing, and we're on the right, to me, it's another affirmation that we're on the right track of the things that we've done. And it's not a big 360 turn here. It's like, let's go some other direction. I find that it's very much in line with some of the stuff we've done. So,
And it very nicely lays out the to-do list for us too,
Yeah.
the implementation of it. So at the very back, after you go through all the mapping, there is management or implementation tables that lay out some of the things and work that's needed for the municipality.
I think you're touching on in my mind, a really difficult thing to deal with. And I see where you're coming from, and I see what the point of this is. But at what point in time do we make decisions about?
Thank you.
excellent. Okay. Anybody else have any comments, questions, concerns? Okay. We have a recommended motion. If somebody wants to make, I do have one thing. Sorry. If we're going to do the public hearing, I think we should bump it up to an hour before the meeting,
Yeah.
just in case there's
Good idea.
enough people that we give them enough time to
Okay.
talk. You never know, right?